So this is a basic troubleshooting video for the Fenix PD35. This is the tactical edition. I like it so much that I got actually two of them. But that's not actually the reason why. I got both of them because I thought that one of them was not working. This one right here, so I got another one to replace it. In actuality, both of them are working just fine. So I'm going to be showing you what you have to do in order to not do the same mistake, get a different flashlight, because they're just fine. So to do the troubleshooting, you need to have a paper clip and you need to have a pair of pliers that look kind of like this. Next thing you're going to be doing is testing this out and seeing what is the issue with this. So first of all, make sure the battery is charged all the way. To rule out any issues with the batteries, you can even test out if the battery is holding charge or not. That's going to be the next smart thing for you to do. Now, next thing you want to do is the following. You're going to be opening this up and you're going to be making sure that this is lined up correctly. This is something that is very common with a Fenix flashlight. This thing right here could be interchanged, but putting it the wrong way in is going to give you issues. The right way is for this to be pointing down this way. And you can see right here, this is the metal thing, the clip that holds this. It has to actually point down. I actually moved the clip over here. But incorrect way would be this, actually the other way around. Put in the wrong way, and that's going to prevent this from actually working. So keep this in mind. That's the first thing you want to do to make sure that there is no issues with that. Next thing, you're going to be putting this in. You're going to get the paper clip and you're going to be moving this down. What we're doing here is just keep moving it down and see if this will turn on or not. If it doesn't turn on, put this more in, squeeze it in and see if it turns on, just like that. And you can see right out, see, it turns on. Now the issue sometimes that you get is this is loose. It's not all the way in, solidly inside. And if that is the issue, this is not going to light up at all, you see. So it has to be screwed all the way in, and now that's going to actually work by putting this in and pressing on here. So that's one way for you to solve the issue. If this is not helping and putting this the right way is not helping as well, next method is right here. What we are going to be doing here, let me zoom in to show you. You see right in here there is two different clips, not really clips, but there is two different places where you can kind of press on it together. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be putting them both in right here, and you're going to adjust this and screw it hard inside. Sometimes this cap over time gets loose over here, and if it does, the battery is not making contact, and that is actually the root of more of the most issues that will happen with this flashlight. So doing these 3 different adjustments should take care of probably 98% of all issues with this. And as you screw this back in, make sure you go ahead and do this all the way inside. And then press this in and it should be working. A few other things that you can actually do. You can make sure that this rubber band is sealed all the way tight in here. And I think this is it. This is all the things that you have to do in order to make sure this works just fine. Now, if you still have issues and it doesn't turn on. It could mean maybe it's not the actual flashlight that is the problem. It could be the battery. After a while, the battery doesn't hold charge anymore, or it doesn't work good anymore as well. So with that being said, if the issue is the actual battery, getting replacement batteries is probably the smart thing for you to actually do. And 2 more solid tips for you. To make sure to preserve the actual life of the battery and the actual flashlight itself, you want to make sure you do the following. First off, do not leave the battery over here for long-term use. It drains the battery, and it also eventually it's going to acid up this whole contacts in here and totally mess up your flashlight and even destroy it. Now if you do want to store this for a long time, what you can do without actually draining the battery is put this in the wrong way inside. What it actually does, it doesn't drain the battery, it doesn't mess up the contact, and the best thing about this is just going to keep this for the longest time as if it is not working. The reason why you do this, let's say for example you want to use this as an emergency flashlight in your vehicle. So over time, if it was actually put the correct way, it would drain the actual battery inside, and once you really need this, you turn this on, it's going to mess it up. You can do this for any kind of flashlight. But the smart thing right here, what you're doing is when it's time for you to use it, you just unscrew this, take it out, put this the correct way in, screw it back in, and you're going to be turning it on, especially if you really need to. There we go. Very bright. Hopefully you learned something new, and if you did, please make sure to sub to this channel and check out, link down below, to the actual review of this Fenix flashlight.